The answer? He's the most famous person to die in 2020. The question? Who is Alex Trebek? The popular Jeopardy host filmed episodes right to the end of his cancer battle, but eventually he came to a final Jeopardy he had no answer for. My name is Tom Miller. I pastor Central Assembly in Superior, Wisconsin. This is Fuel for the Fire, Volume 871, Death in 2020. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg died in 2022. No objection was enough to overturn her fate. Gail Sayers was a world-class athlete, but in the end, life was a losing proposition. Carl Reiner could make you laugh, but the Grim Reaper still showed up. I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar was Helen Reddy's hit song, but she left life with a quiet exhale. Eddie Van Halen was a popular musician, but millions of dollars in record sales were not enough to avoid the day the music died. Sean Connery was James Bond, but even 007 had to live and let die. Regis Philbin spent an extraordinary amount of time in front of the TV camera, but his life will be judged by one who saw infinitely more than the audience he played to. Death does not discriminate, famous people and good friends alike. Such is death in 2020. Everything we know from the Bible says death will be good for the believer. Then why do we fear death? What if we saw death in 2020? Here are a few reasons not to fear dying. Number one, it's inevitable. No one avoids death. It's appointed unto a man once to die, Hebrews tells us. You're dying. Live with it. That's death in 2020. Number two, we get to be with Jesus. To be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. 2 Corinthians 5:8 says, I'm down with that. In fact, I'm 6 feet under with it. Number three, it will be an upgrade. For me to live is Christ, to die is gain, according to Philippians 1:21. We invest tons of time and energy trying to hold on to this life. We seem to have hopes of living forever. Could it be that we don't see death clearly? Maybe we need to see death in 2020. Fear not them which kill the body, the Bible says, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both the soul and the body in hell. How you die matters less than how you live. Death is a doorway into a life forever in the presence of Jesus. For the Christian, death is an upgrade. There is something better beyond the veil. We need not fear. That's seeing death in 2020. That's the way I see it. And that's a little fuel for the fire. And remember, I love you guys.